All right, it's Monday, the 20th, 2012, and I hope you're here to grind because it's optional bosses with Kyle Neely.
And Abraham Pilkington.
Cool. So this is the week of new format, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying this new thing out.
Trying
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Or less.
Shorter,
maybe a little more.
Easier to handle, hopefully.
Easier to digest for you. I could talk all night, obviously.
Yeah,
we could talk about anything all night. An hour is just too long for some people, though. So we're gonna trim the fat. We're gonna take it down. We're gonna do this. We're gonna shoot this on the weekends, and then give it to them once a day. Maybe 4 or 5 days a week. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll do it as often as we
can. That sounds like a good goal. Yeah.
But it'll be fun, and it'll be an easier way to do it, and it's easier to edit. It's easier to upload. Easier to manage. It's easier all across the board. We just have to manage our talking.
Yeah.
So,
we gotta make sure we don't.
That's what we got.
Say too much.
That's the name of the game. All right. So we're just going to, I don't know, talk about what we're currently playing, maybe.
Currently playing, yeah.
I'm really interested to always hear what you're playing, Abraham.
Of course, because you know what series I'm in right now. I'm currently on Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, playing Metal Gear Solid 2. Just got done.
Does that mean you finished one?
I finished Twin Snakes, yes. And that was...
Stay tuned for later this week, because we're about to maybe make love to that game, and something that's not going to be 15 minutes, I promise. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
I couldn't describe that in 15 minutes if I wanted to, so...
I could probably describe how much I love one part of it in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, easily. I like when Snake appeared, and that's the 15 minutes.
Yeah, remember that part that he was really cool?
There's 15 minutes right there now. Yeah, no.
How are you, just slightly, how are you enjoying 2, compared to Twin Snakes?
2's good. You can definitely tell that they had the hardware of the PS2 behind them, so you can definitely see new design aspects, whole new storyline and everything. You can really tell they're taking advantage of it, so really enjoying it. I've already gotten Raiden. I don't really dislike Raiden. I can see where I might dislike him maybe later if he does something that really pisses me off. But
no, he pretty much stays exactly how he is.
Okay, then I'm cool with Raiden.
I don't have any hatred towards Raiden. Yeah, I played him. Like I always said, I just think he makes Snake even cooler.
Right? Yeah, you got to have the ugly friend to make the...
Exactly. Yeah. Make yourself a little hotter. Boost that station up a little bit.
But yeah, no, I like it. I like it a whole lot. So.
Cool, man. I'm glad you're not disappointed. Where about are you at into?
I am disarming bombs. I think I've disarmed on the strut, whatever. I've probably disarmed like 3 or 4 of them. So.
Okay.
Run into Olga for the second time. Been contacted by Mr. X. I think that's
Mr. X.
Yeah, I think that was one of the last things that happened.
Very cool.
But yeah.
Any of the Fat Man stuff happen?
Does
they just talk about him?
They just talk about him. Yeah, he set up the bomb.
And Stillman is the one person who can stop him.
Right.
I fucking love their story. It's so ridiculous.
Oh no.
Peg leg. What did they used to call him? God damn it.
Jeez.
Peg leg Stillman.
I think that's it actually.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I love that game. 2 is probably my favorite in the series if we couldn't count 4.
Damn.
Not to discredit 3. 3 is gonna be awesome. It's gonna blow your mind just like they all are.
I know,
they all blow your mind.
Nice.
Cool. Well, that's awesome. It's never a bad time to play Metal Gear Solid, especially if it's for your first time. So, I have been playing a few games. I talked about them on the last cast, but I'll talk to you about them. There are a couple games that I've. It's a game that I didn't think I would like very much, but. It was one that caught my eye once they started talking about how story-centric it was going to be. Oh. And that was that Spec Ops: The Line.
Spec Ops, okay, that one.
Generic as fuck third-person shooter.
It happens.
But there is a deep...
That's right.
Deep as shit fucking story in this game. And it is something to behold, that is for sure.
Nice. Oh, shit.
The moment it goes bargain bin prices, everyone should at least just pick it up and play it, and then abuse GameStop's return policy and return it within 7 days because the shortage, it's really short.
Really? Okay.
And then just return it and get your full money back. Yes, fuck GameStop. Suck it to the man.
Exactly.
No, seriously, everyone needs to check out that game. It's really amazing. It really, the entire time the game's like making you question what it is to be a soldier and what it is what you'd have to go through if you had to like turn on your countrymen
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's a clusterfuck in there, man. The CIA are trying to stop this war, and the militia from the city are in there because they're all in Dubai, and it's a sandstorm that's keeping them there, whatever.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And it's have you ever seen Apocalypse Now?
Unfortunately not. No.
What?
There is a group of movies that I still need to watch, so that's one of them. So.
Are you aware of the Heart of Darkness story though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
It's the same. It's the same story. Of soldier going crazy and mentee following in footsteps type of scenario or whatever, trying to figure out why it all happened.
Okay.
Going into the mind of a shell shocked soldier or whatever.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. I really dig it. And there's multiple endings, and the endings are all fucking amazing.
Nice.
Some of them are really powerful, and some of them I'm surprised it didn't get some media, some troops not supporting how fucked up some of the, because you're killing countrymen. It's a powerful game.
Oh man.
So it's a must play for sure.
For sure. Okay. Then
For sure. Didn't even play the multiplayer. Fuck it. I just didn't even play it. Who gives a shit? That's not what it's about.
It seems like that's story heavy on that one. So that's cool though.
Yeah, absolutely. But I've also been playing Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs.
Those dogs are very sleepy though. It's an amazing game. Do you like Hong Kong cinema?
Like it enough? No.
Do you like kung fu movies?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
you like John Woo movies, stuff like that?
Yes.
Yeah, this is what that is. That's all it is. But it's got a layer of GTA smothered all over it. So if it's GTA that you like, and if you like Hong Kong cinema, and you like, the game is very melee based because there's restricted gun laws in China because everywhere's not America. We're not all crazy, gun toting.
Right.
So whenever you get a gun, it's an important part. It's integral to the scene. You're like, it's a big shootout. It's really cool. And there's one particular mission where not only do you go to bust up someone to give you money, but it starts off in a boat chase. It ends up in a foot chase, only to end up in a fish. A fish market, how there's always a fish market that they always end up in. They always end up in the cold room with all the fish hanging. Right. It's in every fucking Hong Kong movie ever.
It is.
Totally in there paying its homage. I thought it was really fucking classy.
Nice.
I really dug it. I really dug it a lot. Still digging it. Haven't beat it yet. Putting some pretty big stretches of hours into it too. So it's a pretty good sized game if you're doing all the side missions and stuff. So.
Oh, that's good. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
At least they had some content. Some people.
Yeah, it's not.
Companies don't.
Yeah, there was Mafia 2 where that game was a really cool open world game, but the only thing to do was just the story. So it was literally just a linear game in a sandbox. It was kind of cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting, but you're not taking advantage of the world and universe that you've created. And this is very much so kind of the same way. There's just kind of one linear story in this, but there's hundreds of things to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff to do. And a whole cop campaign, so.
Nice.
Woo! Alright, so that was our current grind, so what are our wish lists? Things that we wish we were playing right now?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know, we can't always get what we want.
That's true.
It's real life. Buck up, work, make money, depending on bills. Maybe have a little extra, buy a game.
Yeah.
It usually doesn't always end up that way, though.
No, yeah, right? Nah.
Cool, so I've wanted to play Darksiders 2. Did not like Darksiders at all.
Oh, really?
Was not a fan. It just ripped off of every game and did a half-assed job at it. If you're going to take something, at least take it and keep it good or make it better.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like stealing a bunch of kind of mechanics from all these different games and then slathering it all together and kind of this one mediocre mess, in my opinion. I don't know. So but I love the entire backdrop, the whole entire apocalypse happening, and it's very Zelda-like, which I don't mind, the quest structure or whatever, where there's a hub world with dungeons within, puzzles to solve the dungeons, stuff like that. I'm all for those. That's an action RPG. You're talking, that's my game.
Yeah,
that's my game type. But that Taste of One just is really bad in my mouth, so I'm reluctant to get to. And I don't have the money either, so it doesn't really matter. So. But I'd like to play it. If I can get a free copy of it or something, I would play it. If it came in on GameFly or something, you know.
Copy now.
A review copy, yeah.
Right,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just shit on their first game. I don't think anyone's getting free copies of games anytime soon.
It could happen. No,
yeah, it could totally happen. It's up to you though, right? Wink. Yeah. So what do you want to play, man?
Obviously, I do want to play more Metal Gear, but I don't know if they released a trailer for Gamescom or what. But I actually want to go back and play BlazBlue. I haven't really beaten the story mode on Continuum Shift, which is the second game.
Yeah.
I haven't really beaten the story mode to it, and they revealed a trailer for the sequel to this one. So they're adding some more characters and like a new story, and like it's advanced from the game that I'm currently on. So I'm like, I want to play me some BlazBlue.
Sweet, never a bad time.
Talking about it last night, I'm like, I have the itch to play it again. So I'll probably pick that one up once I'm done with Metal Gear Solid 2. Well, I probably won't, because I'm probably gonna go right into 3. I'm probably gonna want to. I talk big, but
3's amazing, man. We were playing Smash last night. Do you remember who? I don't even remember who even won any of those matches last night. That's why you don't drink and Smash, boys and girls, because you can't remember the next day who won, and you can't gloat about it.
I think we just drank too much and Smash. Like, I don't mind drinking Smash. No, I don't remember. I remember doing like decently in one round, and then like the next round, I
just can't remember if Rennie won or not.
He probably did. I just remember at some point I had way too.
That's why I was shoving more whiskey shots into him. So yeah, so you get shittier at it, you know.
And at one point I was using the controller or the remote nunchuck, and that just was.
Ugh, yeah, that never works. What are you thinking?
I was lucky. I was jumping around. We had like the temple stage, I think.
Yeah, give you a little insight, ladies and gentlemen. We were at like a full blown like apartment party last night, and there's 4 of us just like around a fucking Wii, salvaging what Smash time we can have together. Amongst like beer ponging and all this other shenanigans going on behind us, it's dedication, ladies and gentlemen.
Totally
it's dedication.
Out whatever is going on behind
it's dedication. Okay, that's a love. That's a passion right there.
Oh yeah, that's how we roll.
We should probably do podcasts that are non-gaming related to make it look like to make sure that they know that we're not like
right like this.
We can talk about Julian Assange or something for a day or something. Just like, oh my god, these guys just go to parties and play games and what losers.
Get drunk and make Resident Evil podcasts.
Yeah, we can. We need to do more drunk casts, that's for sure.
No, we do.
Yeah, we would have done one last night, but it just been stuttering and mumbling.
Yeah.
What did you do?
It's like, guys, we need another shot. We're recording right now.
This is sloppy. Well, cool, man. All right, well, that's good. Well, we're gonna start talking about if games coming out like during the week and whether or not we give a shit if they're playing or not. Tomorrow, Transformers: Fall of Cybertron comes out.
Yeah.
You were expecting some interest in it. I'm in the I don't give a fuck boat on this one. But the demo's out. I have not played it, so it comes from a very judgmental first impression place.
Yeah.
And I did not play the previous one.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You said that you.
I've played a bit of the previous one. I haven't gone through the entire thing. I had some friends that were into it, and I was planning on getting it. Finances at the time just didn't lend themselves to it. But it was cool. They really do a good job with the mechanics. Like, you really want to take advantage of transforming. You've got that extra mode, so you want to utilize that.
Was online when everybody played?
Yeah, it was online battles.
Really competitive? Really?
I forget how big the battles were, but I mean they were good sized. You wouldn't be disappointed. So you've got a third-person shooter, and you part of it you're a racer, part of it you're a jet sim, part of it you're going around in a tank. So it's a cool concept.
Mobile suit.
Exactly, yeah. You're a giant freaking robot, and you're going around killing other giant freaking robots, and
and it's not very Transformers-y either, because it's not like it's on Earth. Like you're on Cybertron, where everything's alien as fuck, and you're not turning into a Corvette.
This big mechanical world and everything, which is cool. And
or a big semi, you're turning into like cooler alien ships or something.
Yeah, and this one's got like Dinobots too, and so like I am a Transformers fan.
Fuck yeah.
So for me, I'm like, hey, cool. And you can make your own Transformers. I don't know if that means you can make your own Dinobot or whatever, but if you can, big fan of dinosaurs anyway. So
Yep.
just,
There's nothing wrong with combining two great things.
Of course,
robots and
robots
dinosaurs.
And dinosaurs. But yeah, so I'm interested in it. I don't know if I'll pick it up or not. Probably.
$60 is steep.
$60 is, yeah. And like that's
steep.
And,
especially when you got to pay to live and survive.
Right, and car troubles and shit. So
The money pit.
Yeah.
That is cars. Yes.
So. But I am definitely, of the games that are coming out of that one, I'm most intrigued by. I know fucking the new Super Mario Bros. Is out, but I'm like...
Is that come out?
Yeah.
Today? Sunday, right?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I have a 3DS, and ask me if I'm going to play that game. Just, look at me dead into the windows of my soul and ask me.
Are you going to play that game?
Fuck no, I'm not going to play that game.
I probably
You know what?
I
Because
there's
nothing... I was in the camp, and I don't know, and I know I may have been alone because everyone reviewed this game super high, and everyone loved this game, but that other Mario on the 3DS, the one that came out in December and November last year, not a fan. Could not even find the enjoyment out of it. It just you can't go to galaxies,
Oh yeah.
No, I can't even say that because I love 2D platforming inside. It's just I've evolved. You know what I mean? I've evolved past jumping on turtles.
Probably.
I think there's not enough
They've beaten the dead horse quite a
for a while, right. So, I don't know.
I'm sure the mechanics and everything are solid on it. We already know the story.
And I kind of like the new Super Mario Brothers on the Wii. That was fun. It had 4 players or whatever. But this was was just not fun. It was not fun.
Mario take a break for 10 years.
Or at least turn it into a first-person shooter, right?
Yeah, totally. No, we have a Counter-Strike source for that. The mods have done a great job with that. So you got the whole castle in Mario 64.
What?
Yeah, dude. Seriously.
That's sick.
So you're
That's totally sick. Well, I guess we can go ahead and stop there, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we're at the mark.
See, that happened.
Yeah.
It all happened just like that. And thus ends our Monday.
Yeah.
Great. Well, let's get back to the real one, man. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game on.
Game on.